You're listening to 93.7 WLOP coming to you live from Terrytown. This is Ben Bradley, your DJ for the night. Now it's October, everyone, and y'all know what that means. We are getting ready for the spookiest season of the year. So, to help celebrate Halloween, all of us here at 93.7 WLOP are bringing you a little something special this year. Throughout the entire month of October, every Friday night at 9 p.m., we'll be taking you on a trip into the theater of the mind. That's right, folks. We'll be bringing you some classic old-time radio horror plays from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. These radio plays may be vintage, but take it from me. The terror is just as real today as it was 70 years ago. Tonight's production is an episode from the classic horror program, The Witching Hour. This episode originally aired in 1946 and stars the great Johnny Harrison, so snuggle up tight, turn down the lights, and get ready for It's Getting Closer.
The Witching Hour. Tonight's episode of The Witching Hour is brought to you by Pash Cigars. For a longer smoke, a better taste, and the best health, choose Pash Cigars. Pash Cigars. The listening audience tonight is reminded that The Witching Hour is a program intended to horrify, shock, and disturb. This terrifying production is not recommended to anyone who scares easily, particularly young women. So please, to everyone listening, remember that this drama is entirely a work of fiction. What you are about to witness is completely fabricated, and you are, in fact, perfectly safe. Now, let's begin tonight's production of It's Getting Closer. You see, this dreadful horror occurred in one cursed evening. It all began when I was in the office and, bored witless, decided to step outside for a little drink.
Mr. Grant? Here's how it began. I was just returning to the office after taking my secret break to go down some booze behind the corner. I was walking through the hallways and, well, I'll tell you, I got the strangest feeling I was being watched. Of course, everyone else in the building had gone home for the night. I should have been alone. But as I walked down that dark, lonesome hallway through those dim lights towards my door, well, something just sent shivers right up my spine. I glanced over my shoulder and peered over every corner. Something was wrong. Very wrong. I hurried into my office door, trying my darndest to shake the feeling that I was far from alone. I knew I had to get out of there. I turned to run from the office. Maybe I was overreacting. At least, that's what I thought, until I saw it. At the far end of the hallway, I knew it was there. It was waiting. It was waiting for me. My breath became short. My fingertips felt like matches. You see, from the far end of the hallway,
just around the corner. One of the lights went out, plunging the hall into an icy blackness. Just a moment later, another light went black. The darkness was slowly creeping upon me like some wicked monster, filling the hall with its inky tentacles, like a tidal wave aimed straight for me. Suddenly, as the next light switched out, fear seized me like I had never before experienced. I did not know what it was that I saw lying there in the darkness, or if I saw anything at all. But for a single second, I swore I saw a figure, human-like yet markedly inhuman. Its eyes wide and smile wild, crawling across the floor upon its stomach, using its twisted limbs to propel itself towards me at a rapid pace and thrashing like a snake mid-strike. I slammed the door behind me, confident that I was locking the horrors out. How wrong I was. Instead, I was merely locking myself in. The door, it was locked tight. I was imprisoned. I'm sorry, Ben. It is far too late to attempt such simple tricks.
Help me. This is Ben Bradley. I am stuck inside the WLOP studio. I don't know what is going on, but something is coming after me. If you can hear this, if you are listening, send help immediately. The address of the studio is...
Listen to me, you little shit. No one is going to help you because no one is listening. No one has been listening this whole time. This isn't on the air. This entire episode hasn't been on the air. This one is all for you, Ben. It's all just for you. Now, let's just sit back and listen to the rest, shall we? Don't worry. It's almost over anyway. Soon, all the lights outside the office went out. The entire building outside my own office was pitch black. Pitch black. I could feel it getting closer, coming down the hall, scurrying through the darkness, crazed face sliding along its belly, closer and closer and closer. I could feel it getting closer. It was getting closer and closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I knew it was right outside. It knew where I was hiding. It could sense me. That's when my door slowly creaked open. It found me. And then...
Alright, folks, in order to get all of our listeners in the Halloween spirit, we here at 93.7 will be playing a series of old-time radio horror shows from the 1930s through the 50s. So tune in every Friday night at 9 o'clock p.m. to hear some of the best classic horror shows to ever air on radio. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy some good old-fashioned thrills. This next one comes to us from a well-seasoned voice actor we all should know, Ben Bradley.
Welcome back to The Witching Hour.